So, as a pig farmer, your goal is to make your animals to grow as fast and as big in the shortest possible time frame. So, how are you able to achieve this? Well, it's very, very simple. Now, I'm showing all these videos so that you guys can be seeing my pigs and how good they are looking. Hello, boy. What's up? So, this is basically how these pigs are looking. They are looking very, very healthy. Very, very healthy. So, this is basically what you achieve when you feed your pigs very, very well. Now, how do you make your pigs grow better and faster and bigger? It's simple. You basically have to feed them quality feed, and you have to feed them always. Now, one secret I've discovered about pig farming or about pigs is that unlike every other animal, for your pigs to attain their maximum growth at the shortest time frame, you have to always be feeding them. That's the secret. Now, you don't just pack any feed and give them. No. When your pigs are smaller, like when they are little, let's say less than 2 months old, when they are still at that winner stage, there are certain feeds they require that these ones that are now mature can do without. Now, those pigs that are smaller or they are still growing, they need more nutritious feed. Like in Nigeria, we mostly use PKC, rice bran, corn chaff, soybean chaff, and all those stuff. Now, if your pigs are at that smaller stage, they require more nutritional contents in their feed. Like now, these feeds, these pigs that are of this size of pigs now, you can afford to give them all these pigs here. You can afford to give them what they call it, fiber, more fibrous foods like PKC and rice bran. But if pigs are still growing, if they are that winner stage, you need to give them feeds that are richer in protein and carbohydrate, especially protein, because this is what will skyrocket their growth. If you don't give your pigs what they need at that later stage, they will struggle to grow. And once they struggle to grow, they become stunted. That's one thing people don't know about pigs. If you don't give pigs what they require at that early stage, it will affect their growth. And once they pass that stage, where you did not give them what their body required, growing becomes impossible. That's why some pigs are stunted. And once a pig becomes stunted, if you give it all the feed in the world, it will still eat and remain there. Therefore, the best possible time to focus on your pig's feed is when they are still winners, is when they are still at that winner stage. That is the secret to making your pigs grow as big and as fat as you want. Because if you take that stage of their growth for granted, those animals will not grow well. That's basically the truth. That's basically the truth of these pigs. So, as a farmer who wants to make profits with your animals, the best possible thing you can do for your animals is to get them to grow as fast as possible. And you only achieve this by giving them quality feed and giving them feed every time. For example, now these pigs, as you can see them, they always eat. They're always fighting with food. Every time it is them and food. Every single time. They're always eating. Because for your pigs to be able to grow at a maximum rate, they need to be eating at a maximum level. That's one thing you should understand about pigs. For your pigs, in fact, pig farming is all about, number one, you have to understand the business of pig farming. You have to understand the art of raising pigs. That's number one thing you need. Number two, you need genetics. If your pig's genetics are not good or near perfect or perfect, if you feed that pig from today to tomorrow, it will not grow. That's why sometimes you feed a pig for 1 year and it's looking like a pig of 4 months, because the genetics is very, very bad. If you get a pig that has good genetics, feed it for 3 months, it will almost resemble a pig of 6 months. While someone out there is busy feeding their pigs for almost 1 year and it's still looking like a pig of 4 months. So genetics matters a lot. That's why if you are starting your pig farm, the worst mistake you can make if you are someone who is about to start your pig farm is to buy pigs from anywhere and put in your farm without understanding the genetics of that pig. If you go to a farm, walk around the farm and check if they have pigs that are growing well. pigs that look big, pigs that, in fact, if you want the secret to knowing a farm that is very, very serious about their business is once you enter that farm, the environment alone will tell you that this farm is serious. If the environment is tattered, unkept, the workers are unserious, that alone, that first impression you had of them basically determines the quality of pigs in that farm. Because a farm that is serious won't be that reluctant to their environment. As you can see, this is my pig farm. I use it as neat as it is. This is my pig farm. Very, very neat. These are my pig pens. Very, very neat. So this is how you know that a pig farm is serious. Then you look at the pigs. Are these the kind of pigs that you like in your own farm? You have to check all these things, because if you make the mistake of buying the wrong species of animals or the wrong genetics of pigs and bring them to your farm, at the end of the day, you see that you are going backwards, because you'll be spending more on feed and these pigs will not be converting, these pigs will not be growing, and you see yourself losing money. And for it, you get frustrated. So as a farmer who wants to begin your own pig farm, you have to get pigs from the right farm. And that is why I am here to help you guys. Because one of the major reasons I even began this channel was to educate people on how pig farming should work. Because I discovered that there was no channel talking about pig farming in detail. There's no other channel on YouTube that talk about pig farming the way I talk about it. Others just come and touch the surface. Why me? I get into detail. And that is the purpose of this channel, to educate people on the art of pig farming. Now, if you are looking for the best pigs to put in your farm, on this farm we have large whites. This is what we have currently here. So if you need these large whites in your farm, pigs that have good genetics, pigs that will grow well and give you what you want, this is the farm to get it from. And also, if you are someone who's about to start your own pig farm and you need guidance, you need someone to mentor you, I have a full video course. This course basically contains about 50 videos about the practical aspect of pig farming. In this video, you will discover the way I mix my feed, the way I inject my animals, the way I know the animals are sick. In fact, basically the A to Z of pig farming. Practical. This is not like you reading something on the internet or watching something on the internet. These are videos I made showing all these things specifically and in detail. So this is a course that if you are into pig farming, or if you're about to start your own pig farming, you need this course. Because the worst thing that can happen to anybody who is about to enter into pig farming, I'm saying this thing from experience. I've been in this business for many years. The worst thing that can happen to anyone who wants to get into pig farming is to not understand pig farming. You find yourself wasting money. You will find yourself throwing away your money. That's basically the truth. Ask those who began pig farming without really understanding how pig farming works. They will always have nothing but regrets and sad stories to tell you. So as someone who wants to start your pig farm, the best thing you can do for yourself is to educate yourself. Arm yourself with knowledge. Your worst enemy in pig farming is lack of knowledge. Lack of knowledge, that's like the worst thing that can happen to you as a pig farmer. Lack of knowledge, not understanding what pig farming entails, not understanding how to come to your pen like this. I came to my pen like this now, and I spent like 30 seconds here. I can easily know which pig is sick, what is wrong with each pig, what is happening on this pig farm. I can understand all these things just by spending like less than 1 minute here. That is because I've understood the art of pig farming. And as a farm owner, if you cannot hire the best hands, then you should learn it by yourself. Even if you hire the best hands, you should learn some things about it and teach to those hands you hired to make everything easier. Because once this one combines their knowledge and yours, the whole process of pig farming becomes easier and better. So therefore, this is my advice to you all. Arm yourself with knowledge. It's as if I'm preaching today. I'm preaching because I've seen the consequences of people investing their money in pig farming. A lot of people have nothing but sad stories to tell. That is why farms are closing everywhere, because people don't really understand what they invested their money into. They hear that pigs are giving money, they rush into it, only to come out with sad stories and millions of naira burnt in a bad investment. Whereas if they actually got the knowledge, this whole process would have been easier. As you can see, we have been thriving on this farm because of the fact that we understand the business of pig farming. We understand the business of pig farming. You don't just need to understand the arts of raising pigs. You need to understand the business of pig farming too. So this is my advice to all of you. Arm yourself with knowledge. That's like one of the best things you can do for yourself as a pig farmer. Arm yourself with knowledge. And trust me, you will achieve a lot of massive results with pig farming. Pig farming is a profitable business, but that's if you understand what you are doing. If you don't understand what you are doing, you will not last. You will not last. You will not last. So that's basically it, guys. See you guys in the next video. Get my ebook, get my course. You need this. You need that ebook and that video course more than I need your money. So that's basically it. I'm just trying to help you guys, as many of you as possible. So thank you for watching, and see you guys in the next video. Ciao.